Imagine being trapped in a land where you're forced to work as a slave every single day. No freedom, no hope, just endless suffering. That was the life of the Israelites in Egypt. For years, they cried out to God, and finally, he sent a leader, Moses, to set them free. At first, Pharaoh refused. No way he was letting his slaves go. But after 10 terrible plagues, rivers turning to blood, darkness covering the land, and even the death of Egypt's firstborn, had no choice. "Go," he shouted. "Take your people and leave." The Israelites couldn't believe it. They were finally free. Or, so they thought. Moses led the people out of Egypt, hundreds of thousands of them. They walked day and night, following a cloud in the sky during the day, and a pillar of fire at night. Everything seemed to be going well, until they reached the Red Sea. And that's when disaster struck. Pharaoh changed his mind. "What have I done?" he roared. "We can't let them go." He sent his entire army, chariots, horses, soldier stow, chase after them. The Israelites were trapped. Imagine it. On one side, a massive sea stretching out as far as the eye can see. On the other, the thunderous roar of Pharaoh's army getting closer and closer. The people panicked. "Moses, why did you bring us here? We're going to die." But Moses stayed calm. "Don't be afraid," he said. "Stand firm. Watch what God is about to do." Then God spoke to Moses. "Lift your staff over the water." Moses raised his staff, and then something incredible happened. The sea split in two. Water rose up like towering walls on both sides, creating a dry path straight through the middle. The Israelites stood there, eyes wide in shock. "Go, move," Moses called out. One by one, they stepped onto the dry ground, walking right through the sea. Behind them, Pharaoh's army charged in. But just as the last Israelite made it across, Moses lifted his staff again. Whoosh! The walls of water came crashing down. Pharaoh's army was gone, completely swallowed by the sea. The Israelites stood on the other side, staring in disbelief. They were free. The Israelites cheered. They sang. They danced. They had seen a miracle. They had seen God's power. And they had learned something they would never forget: when things seem impossible, when you feel trapped, when there is no way out, God can make a way. Thanks for watching. No matter what you're facing, remember, God can part the waters for you too. See you next time.